Good afternoon once again, everybody. Welcome to the High Street Auctions virtual property platform. It's good to see everybody joining us this afternoon in the auction studio and Cape Town as well. Thanks for joining us. This is our 9th of March 2022 virtual auction. Thanks for joining us. The auction has officially started.
Welcome to the High Street Auction Company's brand new app. It's easy, it's free, and it's available for both Apple and Android smartphones. Go to your app store, type in High Street Auctions, download the free app, enter your name, email and mobile number. Agree to the terms and conditions. A High Street team member will contact you immediately for registration documents required. Now you can view all our auctions for properties as well as movable assets all on the app. Receive push notifications. Watch live streamed virtual auctions. View all lots and descriptions and bid online. The High Street Auction Company, leaders in digital virtual auction technology.
My name is Geoff van Renen and I will be conducting the auction this afternoon on behalf of our clients and sellers. Thank you for joining us online, thank you for joining us on the app, and thanks for joining us in the studio. Just before we're going on, we'd like to thank the following people, the stream team, for all our virtual auction technology. Lanham Love, Galbraith van Renen attorneys are also here present today to help with any questions or legalities that you may have during or post the auction process, and as well as the Knightsbridge Conference Centre. Thank you for sponsoring the event. To get through some formalities, we have 16 properties on today's auction, ladies and gentlemen. One has been postponed. We were waiting for the zoning certificate to arrive. That will be arriving for Easter. We've scaled down our March auction because we live as well. We are on strict auction protocols by our virtual studio today for level 1. Thank you to the High Street team who are operating remotely from Cape Town, Durban, and I think Johannesburg as well. Thank you. We'd like to thank our sellers for entrusting us to dispose of their valuable assets, as well as our buyers for knowing that they will be looked after. We do have our app administrator sitting in Cape Town, who looks a little bit sexier today due to the fact that he's still in his pajamas. Thanks for joining us, Steph and Bronwyn as well. Make sure you've got some sweets in front of you. We're happy to answer any questions you may have during the auction process, as well as our sales executives who are live here in the studio with all our buyers and sellers. Thanks for joining us. They are the ladies and gentlemen walking around the expensive suits with the cheap ties. Please feel free to ask them any questions at any time. Everybody has registered the same and all documentation is available upon request at any time. We trust that you've read and understood the terms and conditions of the auction, as well as the auctions of sale, the conditions of sale, which do differ from property to property. All properties that today are sold with reserve, subject to consent of our sellers and entirely at their discretion. All sales are unconditional. Please be aware today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the CPA, which rules applicable, and any other pertinent conditions made available for specific properties prior to this auction. The auction conditions of sale prohibited the auctioneer from accepting further bids once the auctioneer has knocked down the property to the highest bidder. We do have our sellers online as well as in the studio watching the virtual auction, and they would like to confirm those bids as soon as possible. We'd like to thank everybody who is watching this live virtual auction stream from around the country and around the world. Thank you for joining us. Remember that you can download the High Street app on your app and iOS app stores, or your Android stores as well, free of charge. This will give you up-to-date information of properties and assets and movable assets that are coming up for auction. We'd like to thank our Cape Town and Durban offices watching the stream via the High Street app. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your time. We'd also have the online guests watching from 6 provinces around South Africa, I think it is, as well as our 36 buyers currently sitting on the app waiting to bid on properties, as well as we have a couple of people in the Americas, somebody in Australia, I believe, and a whole lot of people watching in England. I think they probably want to buy that Game Lodge. Bid with confidence, everybody. As you know, our conditions of sale prohibited the auctioneer for accepting any further bids once the hammer has fallen. Our rules of auction also prohibit fake or ghost bidding, and by law, only I as auctioneer may place a vendor bid. Vendor bidding, for those questions of those of you that have asked, we are not here to outbid the marketplace by any means or fact, but merely to protect our sellers to a level where they are comfortable, to let their assets be disposed of. If I do place a vendor bid, you are completely within your rights and welcome to bid against me if you're feeling comfortable. Our sellers do not necessarily always permit us to vendor bid on their behalf, so you could get the properties at any level. Yes, sir? Anything? Robert, you okay? Thanks so much for me, start. We ask our buyers to stay online and continue with the digital contract after our bid. We'll be contacting you electronically and online as well. Bid confidently. It is a transparent platform. For those of you watching the live stream as well as here, thank you for joining us in the studio. The left and right screens, can we zoom out? And show, there we go. The left and right screens, so for those of you bidding in Cape Town, as well as Durban, as well as when the bids come in online, you will be able to see it up on the big screen to see exactly what is going on at all times. You appreciate the value of the properties here at today's auction, so bid strong, bid confidently, and bid high. We live stream all of our auction sales from Johannesburg, South Africa, across the country and around the world. If you haven't done it yet, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you log on to highstreetauctions.com, register as a user to get up-to-date info as to what is happening in the auction world. Last but not least, we'd like to thank you, all our clients, our industry colleagues, our friends, and all our first-time bidders here today in the studio and online. I see the online registrations are still climbing. Thank you, Steph, for releasing a couple more. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to making your experience a pleasant and memorable one. Thanks to you, we now hold the top 7 South African auction records, and they will keep on climbing. Before we go any further, I'm going to be reading out the rules of auction very, very carefully so that everybody understands online, on the stream, social media, as well as in the studio, and knows exactly what to do. These rules of auction or place of auction are virtual electronic by means of a secure video link or other such permitted electronic medium or platforms. These rules of auction, if the auction is permitted to proceed by any traditional manner or physically, which are allowed, is happening at Knightsbridge Conference Centre, number 33 Sloane Street in Bryanston. Alternatively, the virtual electronic auction platform will be conducted by means of a secured video link or such other permitted medium or platform. The login details and codes will be supplied to every bidder by the auctioneer if applicable prior to the auction starting. The date and time of the auction is the 9th of April at 12 noon, and all prospective bidders are to log on 10 minutes prior to the auction in order to verify their identity and bidders' details. These rules of auction comply with Section 45 of the Consumer Protection Act, number 68 of 2008, and the regulations thereto herein referred to as the CPA, including, where applicable, the conducting of an auction by way of an electronic medium or platform. In accordance with the provisions of the CPA, the High Street Auction Company and the auctioneer hereby declare as follows. Each lot is, unless announced to the contrary, to be regarded to be subject of a separate transaction. The sale in respect of any lot is complete when the auctioneer announces its completion by the fall of the hammer and the statement sold. Until then, a bid may be retracted, provided that an announcement by the auctioneer to the effect that a final bid has been received and has been accepted shall be deemed to be on the fall of the hammer. Unless otherwise announced, all lots are sold subject to a reserve price and to a 5 business day acceptance period in favor of our seller. Nicholas? Guy, for our corporate and fund disposals, is there a longer confirmation period, or are we sticking to the 5 days? Just somebody ask Nick when he pops in the room, please. I'll announce it again now. Unless otherwise announced, the High Street Auction Company and the auctioneer are entitled to bid on behalf of the seller up to the reserve price, but not exceeding it. The auction will commence at 12 noon, which it did and will not be delayed to allow any specific person or persons to take part in this auction. The bidder acknowledges that should their bid be knocked down as the highest bidder in respect of in-law bid upon, a buyer's premium of 10% plus VAT shall be payable on the fall of the hammer, over and above the bid price as discussed, unless otherwise stated. The bidder also acknowledges 15 days for our funds. Just please remind me when we come up. Please, thank you. Here we go. That's good to know. Please be aware the bidder acknowledges that should their bid be knocked down as the highest bid of any lot bid upon, a 5% deposit shall be payable on the fall of the hammer unless otherwise stated. In the event that a cash deposit is made, the depositor will be liable for the bank charges relating to that transaction. In total, the 16.5% is payable on auction day. Please be aware the bidder acknowledges that any bidder who intends to bid on behalf of another must produce a letter of authority that complies with Regulation 26 of 3 of the CPA, which states that such a letter must expressly authorize such a bidder to do so, and that both such principal and the bidder must submit documentation in support and verification of their identities in terms of the Financial Intelligence Centre Act, or FICA, and such bidder must sign a bidder's record containing such details. Please be aware the bidder acknowledges and understands that should their bid be the highest bid of any lot bid upon, they will then be obligated to sign the auctioneer's stand agreement of sale by public auction, which agreement the bidder acknowledges to have acquainted themselves therewith. The High Street Auction Company has a trust account which is audited in terms of the Estate Agency Affairs Act, and all monies will be paid for the better of the seller minus the agreed commission. The auctioneer will announce the reason for the auction unless such reason is the normal and voluntary disposal of the property by the owner. Well, that's exciting. Thank you. Please be aware, all bidders must register prior to the commencement of the auction, pay the necessary registration deposit, which is refundable should their bid not be the highest bid on any lot, read the rules of auction, comply with all FICA requirements, and provide proof of ID, residence and authority to transact on a formal letterhead. The bidder's record and vendor will require to be kept in terms of the CPA will be available for inspection free of charge during the normal working hours at the offices of the High Street Auction Company. Additionally, electronic access to the aforementioned records will be provided to a bidder upon request, should a physical inspection therefore be rendered impossible, regarded being had to the prevailing COVID legislation. Any person present at the auction may object to the rules, and such objection shall be recorded in the vendor's roll. Are there any objections in Cape Town or Durban or in our Johannesburg studio? Thank you. We shall proceed. The cost of the auction are as follows. The cost of advertising the event, conduct the auction and the technology, 2,310,000 rand. The conduct of the auction is subject to the control of the auctioneer, myself, who has the sole right to regulate the bidding. The auction shall be on the rise and the property shall be sold to the highest bidder subject to these rules of auction. The bidder also acknowledges that it is afforded a reasonable period of time and opportunity to inspect the property prior to the commencement of the auction as contemplated in terms of the Regulation 28 of 5B of the CPA, which inspection the auctioneer was obliged to provide to the bidder either electronically or in a traditional manner physical inspection pursuant to the applicable laws in place at such time. The bidder further agrees that they have viewed the property and that they have ascertained the state of the assets, pursuant to having been provided with a complete tour, whether virtually, electronically, or by way of a physical inspection of the property or asset, and is satisfied that they have exercised their right to inspect the asset prior to the commencement of the auction. The following provisions, clauses 20 to 21, are only applicable to auctions conducted by way of electronic mediums. Please be aware. As mentioned, the conduct of the auction shall be conducted via video link, electronic platform, and the bidder acknowledges that they have satisfied with that platform there is. They're generally available to anybody over the age of 18 at any time, provides high standard and security for the transactions, and provides ease of access for all prescribed records. The auctioneer may require the execution of documents to be performed by means of electronic signature or any other Stephanus contemporaneous remote viewing, together with the exchange of documents to be performed by electronic means such as scanning and emailing. Please be aware, these rules of auction have not been amended. Please be aware, these rules of auction have not been amended after their initial publication, have been signed by the auctioneer, myself, Joff van Reenen, representing the High Street Auction Company. You can find us at Knightsbridge Office Park, 33 Sloane Street, Bryanston, Johannesburg, South Africa, on 011-684-2707. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the auction rules and the CPA rules for this afternoon's auction. We have 16 properties. One has been postponed till our bumper Easter auction. We have well over 25, 30 odd properties coming up, Gregory. Is that correct? Just keep nodding. That's fine. It is an enormous Easter sale coming up. Please be aware, we held a few properties back because we needed some extra advertising time. Some very exciting properties coming up for our Easter auction. Be aware of that. You can view that online tomorrow morning. There'll also be an email blast going out Friday morning, I believe. So please look at the app, go straight to our website. If you're not on our system, go to highstreetauctions.com. Make sure you are a user, and every Thursday morning we send out an email blast to our 60,000 database. There you have it, everybody. Those are conditions of sale. Our directors and staff are all here, which is quite exciting, and ready to assist any queries you may have any time prior or during or post the auction process. Please be aware, our attorneys, Lanham Love Galbraith from Rena, are also here to answer any questions. They are free, but that does expire once you leave the premises. Then they charge 10,000 rand an hour, I believe. Just joking. If you're unsure or confused during the bidding process, please ask one of our staff or our online staff to assist you. If you're unsure as where the bid is or who is bidding, please ask. We'll be happy to tell you. As mentioned, you're welcome to visit our website at any time, as all our properties and auctions are listed for our upcoming events. highstreetauctions.com. Every Thursday morning, you'll get the mailer from the podium to know exactly what is happening and coming up in the auction world. You're also welcome to join us on our Facebook site, High Street Auctions, our Twitter handle, #High Street Auctions. Please understand, all These rules of auction and conditions of sale are in accordance with the new CPA and have been deemed to be read and understood. Those are our conditions of sale eligibility. 16 properties to go. We have well over 25 coming up for Easter. We'd like to start the auction, ladies and gentlemen, on lot number 1, please. Lot number 1 moving on and swiftly along. We have our buyers up. Yes, we do. Now I have 42 buyers coming in online. Thank you, Stephanus. Nice to see you doing some work for a change. This is lot number 1. Thank you, Niels, for handling the property. This is the fund disposal, the warehouse in Spartan. It is fully let. This is a single-story warehouse. Lot number 1, 6.5 meters to the eaves. Our GLA, 1,900 square meters. There you can see it on the big screen behind me. Industrial investment, pristine building, 45 Director Road in Spartan. The earth size, just over 5,200 square meters. This is a very, very neat building. Strong tenants, corner stand, and it is ideal for a logistics company. There you can see the high eaves. Huge warehouse as well. Please be aware, this is Spartan, easy access for trucks, good arterials and amenities. There's a strong single tenant. It is fully let. Projected future gross annual income, we have checked it at about 1.8 million rands per annum for the next financial year. Is that correct, Niels? Yep. It is. Thank you very, very much. That is for the next financial year. Our projected gross annual income, about 1.8 million rand per annum. We have it open in the property, please, ladies and gentlemen. Have it open in the property, please. Online bidders coming in. No telephonic of this one. I think it's on the next. Thank you to our online buyers watching via the stream on the High Street app. We have it open in the property, please. At 7 million to go now, sir. It is an enormous property. This is lot number 1. At 7 to go, have it quickly, have it at 7 to go. Morning, Ralph, have it quickly, have it at 7 to go now. At 7 million, have it quickly, have it at 7 a bit, sir. 7 million, I can't take a quarter about it. 7 million 5 online. At 7.5, have it quickly, have it at... You're in at 5 at 1,000 now. At 7 million 5, have it good, have it at 7 million 5 to go now. 7 million 5, have it good, have it at 8 million to go. Thank you, sir. Have it good, have it at 8. Is that a Twitch, sir? Yes? 8.5, sir. At 8 million 5, have it good, have it at 8 million 5. At 8 million 5 at 1,000, ladies and gentlemen, 3 times. Property's gone. At 8 million 5, 875. At 875, I'll take it online. Thank you, Steph. At 875, 75, 75, 55. This is an enormous industrial pristine building, and it is part of a corporate disposal. It has to go. 875. I can't take 100, sir. 9 we have. Have it at 9. It's all online. 48, 49 people online now. Have it at 9 and a quarter, sir. 95. At 9,250,000, yes or no? We need another 250,000 online. Think about it and think fast. 9 million online, ladies and gentlemen. At 9 million on the first call. First call at 9 million. Second call. That's twice at 9 million, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very, very large industrial facility, and it's fully let. Good gross annual income, 9 million once, 9 million twice. Third and final call. All in, studios out, online, third and final call. Thank you, sir. Sold it on the app at 9 million rands. Congratulations to our online buyer. Next up, I haven't started yet. Where? Thank you to Guy for handling this property. Getting any sleep? This is the SCPS, the SAPS and Home Affairs building in Kimberley. If you haven't been in Kimberley lately, I would have suggested it is thriving. Fully let, government tenanted building. The SAPS Forensic Services Division is there, and Home Affairs. Your gross annual income on this property at about 2.6 million rand per annum. Long-standing tenants with long leases. They've been there for quite some time, Guy. Yes, they have. The GLA, just under 1,900 square meters, 1,862. 3-story building with basement parking as well, which you always want for security. Roof terrace with a bar and a bra area. Niels, have you been? Very neat, very secure. The tenants, once again, SAPS, Home Affairs, and Williams Attorneys. Just what you need all in one building. This is a fully let investment opportunity, strategically located along Du Toit-Spun Road between Chapel Street and Allen Street in Kimberley. It was previously the Absa Bank building in Kimberley, opposite the famous 1881 Kimberley Club Hotel. Close to all amenities, good arterials as well. It is a very, very neat looking building. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this property is fully let. This is lot number 2. This property is fully let. We have it opening with the property on that building in Kimberley, ladies and gentlemen. And there's the BOMA, the price just went up. Opening with the property, please. Have it. I can't take that, sir. Have it at 10 to go now, sir. Have it at 10. Have it at 10 and a half, sir. At 10 million 5, 10 million 5, 10 and a half. Have it at 10.55. 11 a bit, sir. At 11 a bit, it's all still happening online, sir. 11 million 5. Average level of 5. I can't take a quarter bit, sir. It's the entire building in Kimberley. 11,500,000, thank you. Average level of 5. Average level of 5 to go now. 11,500,000. 12's a bid, sir. Average level of 12. Did I mention it's fully let? If you're watching the stream online, come on, Mr. Mohammed, Mr. Barracks, Mr. Bart, 12.5. 12,500,000, 12,500,000, 12.5, sir. Have it at 12,555. At 12.5 million once for the entire building in Kimberley, and it's fully let. 12.5, we've got 13 online. I beg your pardon, it's on the floor. Bid correction at 13 million on the floor now, sir. Have it at 13.5, 13.5, 13.5, 13.5. At 13,500,000. 14 we got, sir. 14 back online. Have it selling at 4 now, sir. At 14 million rand online, ladies and gentlemen, the entire fully let building in Kimberley at 14 million rand once. 14 million rand, second call. It's all online, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Mohammed, give it another go. What if I were you? At 14 million rands, third and final call. All in. A fully let building, mostly government tenants, been there for a long time. 14 million rand once. 14 million rand, that's twice, sir. Third and final call. Mr. Nell, Mr. Chipulu, try a quarter if you will. 14 and a quarter, yes or no? Another 250,000. It's everybody online, and that's what we're watching. 250, have it, yes or no? Have it, 250,000 now, sir. Don't lose an entire fully let building in Kimberley with good tenants for 250,000. First call, we're asking 14 and a quarter. Second call, that's twice at 14 and a quarter, yes or no, sir? All in, all done. Fair warning, ladies and gentlemen, it's online at 14 million and flat on the nose. All in, all done. Last call. Sold it online, sir, at 14 and a million. Thank you, sir. That property is gone. Next up, please. This is lot number 3. Lot number 3, thank you, Niels, is next up. And moving along. This is the multi-use facility in Spartan. 3 separate buildings, fully let, with 5 tenants. Your GLA just under 5,000 square meters. This is enormous once again. The stand size, almost 10,500 square meters. This is a corner stand. You can see it up on the big screen, and it looks very neat. This is the Spartan area, a very, very strong and well-established industrial node. Your projected gross annual income, Gregory, is about 4 million rands per annum. About 4 million rands per annum. There you have it. An industrial investment, 3 buildings, dry ice 4, Spanner Street in Spartan. Had to be Spanner Street for Niels to handle it. We have it open in the property, ladies and gentlemen, for the entire facility. This is a corporate disposal. We have it opening bid. It's already coming in online. 12, 12 and a half, 13, sir. After selling at 13, have 13.5, 13.5, 13.5. At 13,500,000 now, sir. This is lot number 3. Have it at 13,500,000. Have it selling at 13.5, 13.5, 13.5. Mr. Viffin, Mr. Kumalo at 13,500,000, sir. It is a huge facility. Gross annual income projected about 4 million rands a year. Have it selling at 13.5, 13.5, 13.5. We got your 14, thank you, sir. At 40, have it at 4, have it at 4, selling at 4 now, sir. Good afternoon, welcome. Have it selling at 14.5, 14.5, 14.5. At 14 million rand, ladies and gentlemen, asking another half a million. At 14 million. First call at 14 million, it's online again. Second call. That's twice. Give him a go. Ask him another again, guy. We need another half a million, sir. Mr. Bart, Mr. Nell, and Mr. Rast. 3 of you watching this lot. 56 of you on the app thinking about it. We got 14, and it's online. Anything in the studio, Rob? Any over to go? 40 million once. 14 million. 14.5. Thank you, sir. Back online, Mr. Masima. At 14,500,000, thank you. We see your bid, we acknowledge it. 14,500,000 now. Have it selling at 45, 45, 45, 55. Have it selling at 500,000 now. At 14.5, 14.5. Where's our bidder? Jump back in. Mr. Musa, Mr. Mohammed. You can see you thinking about it. 40. I can't take 100, sir. This is an entire facility, and it's let. You're making a lot of money. 14.5. First call at 14,500,000 now. Second call at 14,500,000. Fair warning online and the studio at 14,500,000. All in, all done, 14.5. Thank you, sir. Sold it online at 14,500,000. Huh? What happened? You finished? Thanks for that. And lot 40, we'll get there now. Next up, please, moving swiftly along, we're going to the commercial hub of Glendower Place. This is lot number 4. Thank you, Greer. Nice to see you again. Our Business 2 facility, Glendower Place Shopping Centre, retail units. There are 10 sectional title retail units, which are divided into 14 shops, being on lot number 4. On the 1,000 hour. 4 1/4, have it 45, 45, 45. Mr. Bart, you missed the last one. I get the Mr. Russ. Come on, Stephen. 4,250,000. 4-5. Back on the floor now. 4,000,005. Online, you're out. It's on the floor. At 4,000,005, have it 4 5 5 5 5 5. At 4,000,005, 4,000,005, 4,000,005. Bigger pardon. There goes the pen. First call at 4,000,005 at 1,000 hour. At 4,000,005 at 1,000, that's a fine, Niels. Second call, that's twice at 4,005 at 1,000 in the studio, 475. Back online, 75, 75, 75. At 4,750,000, the average is selling at 4,750,000 now. First call at 4,750,000, that's once. At 475, 75, 75. Only one of you left online, gentlemen. Think about it. Where's my underbidder? At 475. First call at 4,750,000. Second call. That's twice at 4,750,000. Give it a go. Have it quickly, sir. At 475, we need another 250,000 online. Think about it, gentlemen. This is a great, pardon? 4.8. 4.8. Online, we'll give it the same chance. 4,800,000. Have it selling at 4,88888. Have it at 4, another 100,000. Have it at 4,9. At 4,900,000, another 100,000 more, sir. At 4,900,000, 4.9, have it at 4,999. At 4,900,000 once, 4,900,000, that's twice. Third and final call, all in. At 4,900,000, yes or no online? Fair warning, Steph, are you sure? We're asking for another 100,000. And he's dropped out. Are you sure? First, second, the bid's on floor with Guy at 4.8, looking at 4.9 online. Fair warning. First, second, third and final call. It's on the floor. All in, all done. Last call. Sold it on the floor at 4,800,000 rand. Congratulations to our studio bidder. Next up, please, moving swiftly along. Thank you, Timber. Timber? Stand up, will you, brother? Thank you. Nice time. Lot number 5. We're moving to the metropolis of Georgetown in Germiston. This is an entire block of flats with retail. It is fully let. Everybody want to get into a nice little retail resi strip conversion. That is fully let. They don't get better than this. This is lot number 5. An entire block of flats with retail, and it is fully let. Double-story apartment block with units and retail. Neat, well-maintained face brick building. 7 large residential apartments, 7 retail units. We got prepaid electricity meters. Excellent location opposite the Golden Walk Shopping Centre. It's a busy area. Good foot traffic, good frontage. Newly repainted with new stoves. Thanks, Demba. Long-standing retail tenants. This is in the Primrose, Georgetown, Boksburg, and Dania Park areas. Please be aware, pardon you, this property is fully let. Our gross annual income on this asset, approximately 660,000 rands per annum. That is our gross, what you're putting in your pocket every year. Please be aware, we already have a bid coming in online at R1 million. 1 1/4, it's still going. We'll start it online. 1 million, any other, have it at 125, 125, 125. At 1 million, have it at 250, 1.5555. At 1,000,005, it's online. It's a bid correction. Please have it at 1.555. At 1,000,005, 1,000,005, 1,000,005. 175, another 250,000. Thank you, sir. First call at 1,750 and 175, 75, 75. It's online. 75, we have it at 2 million on the floor. Have it at 2, have it at 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, selling at 2, sir. At 2 million, 2.1. At 2,100,000, have it at 2.1 online. Have it at 2.1, 1, 1, have it at 2.1, sir. This property is fully let. What a great investment. Are we selling it now? It's online. 2,100,000 now. Have it at 2, pardon? 215 is back on the floor, sir. 21555 at 2,150,000. Guy, your bid's in. At 1 hour selling 150,000. First call at 150,000. Second call at 152. Another 50,000. At 2 hour selling at 2 have it at 200,000 now. Have it at 2, have it at 2, have it at 2. Don't lose it for 50,000. Pardon? Another quarter, it's back on the floor with Guy, your bid is in. Another 50, have it selling at 50,000 now. A bigger pardon?
2 and a quarter.
Are you sure? Think about it. 2222225. That's another fine. As long as you don't shout at me, I'll have it. I'll definitely take it. 2,225,000 at 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, 225, 225, 225. Or as Guy would say, 225. Have it at 2 and a quarter, 2,225,000. Bid correction online, please. Steph, are you working? Are you awake? Slim pajamas. At 2,225,000. First call at 225, 225, 225. Second call. That's twice. He's going up and down. There you go. The bid's in. The bid's correct. Thank you. At 2,225,000. Don't panic, man. We'll get it right for you. At 2,200,000. But if it's your husband's money, just keep bidding. We'll tell you when to stop. 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter now. For 25,000 more, you get a whole block of flats with retail in a rural area. It's fully let. 25 more at 50,000. Have it at 50,000, have it at 50,000. For 25, it's dinner for 2 at Melrose Arch. Don't even think about it. At have it at 50, have it at 50,000 now. At first call at 50, have it at 50,000, ladies and gentlemen. Second call at 50, have it at 50,000 now. At 2,250,000 online. We see you there at 2,250,000. First, second, yes, sir.
We've got 2 and a quarter now.
I've got 2 and a quarter online. He bid another 25. Bid correction online, please. We need 2. There we go. At 2,250,000 online. Underbidder, Mr. Mel, Mr. Chapulu. I would bid if I were you. This property is fully let. First call at 2,250,000. Pardon?
2,270. Yeah, we lost 5,000 there.
That's you see. That's Cape Town for you. At 2,270,000. 2,270,000. It's on the floor in Johannesburg. First call at 2,270,000. Second call at 2,270,000. We'll check online at 2,270,000. First, second, fair warning, Mr. Chapulu, Mr. Nell online at 2,270,000. Fair warning. First, second, in the studio, lost the screen, it's back. Third and final call. Online's gone. Sold it on the floor. Congratulations, man. 2,270,000. That property sold. Moving swiftly along, Ralph, we have another property for your portfolio in Centurion CBD. This is part of a fund disposal, a very, very large office block, an educational facility. The subject property consists of a double-story office building with built face brick walls, aluminium frame windows under a pitch tile roof. The building consists of various small offices, open plan and current classrooms for Damlin. The Damlin lease expires at the end of March 2022. Therefore, the property will be vacant on transfer. Is that correct, Manny? Great. It will be vacant on transfer. Property is also offers 33 basement parking bays, 28 covered bays, and is located within this Centurion CBD behind the McDonald's. Perfect for students. The site is fully walled, electric fencing, and is paved throughout. Please be aware the location, subject property is located in Centurion, just off the John Foster Drive interchange, the very busy interchange at John Foster Centurion Mall, located about 500 meters directly east of the subject property, and Supersport Park is almost 5 minutes walking distance, 2 k's down the road. This building is close to the MultiUse Centurion Gate development, which is an all-purpose environment, including diverse retail components comprising Planet Fitness, gym, outdoor warehouse, whole lot of top restaurants, and a road hotel. A road lodge hotel. The building is in a perfect location. Subject property is also conveniently located in Centurion CBD. Easy access, N1 and N14 highways, close proximity to Centurion Lake and the Centurion Gautrain station. We already have an opening bid on this property about 10 minutes ago. It's already coming in line. It was placed yesterday. 10 to go. Have it any other have it quickly now, sir. Have it we have it at 10, have it we have it at 10, 10, 10. Thank you, sir. At 10 million 5, 10 million 5, 10 million 5. At have it at 10 5 5 5 5 5. At 10 million 5 and have it at 10 5 5 5. I'll give it a go. Have it sir. Little wedding present at 10 million 5 and 1,000. Don't laugh, it could be yours. At 10 million 5 we'll move the wedding. At 10.5 11, thank you, sir. At 11 and a half. 11 million 5 5 5 5 5. 12's a bid, sir. At 12, I can't take a quarter, sir. This is an enormous 12 and a half. Thank you. At 12, have it at 12 and a half. Mr. Kamalu, Mr. Viffin, give it a go. 12.555. 13 we got, sir. 13, 13 5. 13 5, 13 5, 13 5. Floor is out. It's all online. Zoom, yes or no? At 13 5, 13 5. Sean, Amanda, you sure? 13 million 500,000. At 1375. I'll take it now. 1375. 250 more. Could be a lovely place to go. 75. 13,750,000 you're in, sir. At 75, 75, 75. At 1375, 75. We got your 14. Thank you, sir. At 40, have it at 14 quarter. Have it at 250,000 now. 14 and a quarter. Thank you. You're in. 40,250,000. First call at 14 quarter. Have it at 45, 5, 5. You're in. 14.5. Thank you, sir. At 14,500,000 now. At 14.5, 14.5, 14.5. First call at 14,500,000. Mr. Musa, Mr. Kamalo, you are almost there. 75, yes or no? We need another 250,000 at 14,250,000, yes or no? First call at 14,500,000. Second call at 14,500,000, and it's still online. At 14.5, we're asking another 250,000. Floor is out, ladies and gentlemen. Guy, your buyer's out? They're out, ladies and gentlemen. It's still online. Mr. Musa, you were close. First call, 14,500,000. Second call at 14,500,000. A quarter more. No, they've dropped out. Third and final call. Thank you, sir. Sold online at 14,500,000. That's another asset gone. Next up, please, this is Guy's property in Kengies or Kenjies, wherever you want to live, as long as it's with a bulldog. This is hot, four-ways land. Hot, hot, hot. Four-ways land, especially if you've got a bulldog. Approved, residential 3 development land. It's approved township in Kenjies. David, you have extension 59, right next to yours. Extension 56 and a half. Stand size, just over 20,000 square meters, just over 2 hectares. 46 dwelling units per hectare on this one. You can get a total of about 93 units, Guy. Is that correct? You can get about 93 units on this property. Approved layout plans, high demand area. The last remaining density, high development density stand in this area in Kenji's. Apparently it's quite popular. I don't know why. 4 stories. The coverage 60%. Your FAR is 1.2. This is a very, very popular development node. That's one of the last remaining high density development stands in the area we can find. 5 minutes from the new Fourways Mall, the largest mall in South Africa. Monte Casino is there. Cedar Square is also there. Easy access to Cedar, Witkoppen and William Nicol arterials, as well as the N1 just being up the road. There you have an exhibit, or just over 20,000 square meters, or 2.0235 hectares. It's an enormous piece of land. There's Santon, there's Fourways Crossing, Fourways Mall, and Kenji's, of course, our favorite place at the moment. We already have a bid that is coming. We have 2 bids, actually, that have come in. Thank you. We have it up with the property. Please, ladies and gentlemen, this is lot number 7. The bid's coming online. We have 9.5, 10, 10.5 at 10,555,555. At 10 million, we have it at 10.5, 10. It's a huge piece of land. It's just over 2 hectares, sir. 10 million 5. 11 a bid, sir. At 11 million, any of it, have it, 11 a quarter, 11 a 5, 5, 5. Million, have it, 250,000 now. 11 million 5. 11 million 5, 75, 75. 11 million 750,000. 11, 75, 75, 75. The last one you can see on the big screen. If it's up behind me, there's not much in around this area, and it's very, very busy. 11 million 750,000. 1175. 12 million we got, sir. 12 and a quarter. At 12, and you'll have it at 12 and a quarter, have it at 12 and a quarter bid, sir. At 12 and a quarter, 12 and a quarter, 12 and a quarter. Is that going to go off, Robert? You sure? Top left. Have it at 12 and a quarter. No, it's gone now. Have it at 12 and a quarter, 12.5555. 12,000,005. 1275. At 1275, sir. 20,000 square meters of Res 3 land. You can start building as soon as you want. It's already zoned. Correct, Guy? Yes. It's already zoned. 12.5. At 12,500,000. 1275. New bidder, sir. Mr. Rabotla, you're in. 1275. 13 million. 13 and a quarter. Mr. Rabotla, you had it and it's out. 13.5. Thank you. You're back in, sir. 13,500,000, sir. At 13.5, 13.5, 13.5. First call at 13,500,000. Second call. That's twice. At 13,500,000. Stefan, give it a go, sir. 13.5, 13.75. 13.75, it's all happening online and they're having a bit of a fight. Mr. Kamalo, you missed the last one. Mr. Jemva, 13,750,000. We got 14, sir. We got 14 million back online, Mr. Barracks. Well done, you're back in. Mr. Rabotla, you were close. 14 and a quarter, back in, sir. At 14 and a half, we'll have it at 250,000 now. Don't lose the property for 250,000. You can put 93 residential units on this piece of land. The bid's in at 14,250,000. Once at 14 and a quarter. Second at 14,250,000. Out of our three, our one bid has dropped out, just two left. Mr. Rabotla, Mr. Musa, you've both lost. Are you sure? Third and final call. Once, twice, at 14,250,000. Fair warning online. Are we done? Third and final call. Congratulations, sir. Sold on the app at 14,250,000. That's a great buy. Well done. Next up, please. We're about halfway through the auction, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for sticking around. We are moving to, this is a place where everybody wants to go. Welcome to the beautiful metropolis of the Karoo with an income-generating farm. Over 5,000 hectares. This is a 3-star guest lodge, an olive grove operational for about 20 years. The olive farm, about 13 hectares. The Karoo sheep and game farm, roughly about 5 hectares. The farm size, about 5,170 hectares. Guaranteed your mother-in-law will never find you on this farm. Just buy it now. 7 fenced and water supplied. Why are you laughing, sir? Campsites, about 400 to 500 hectares each. To the 23-hectare dam and 4 boreholes, which is very rare for the Karoo. 3 boreholes have new pumps and pipes. The 13 hectares of olives, please be aware the May 2022 crop is not included in the sale. Approximately 20 tons of olives and not the 30 tons as previously stated. Please be aware this is a correction in our pack that went out. There's 20 tons, not the 30 as previously stated. So roughly about 3,000 litres of olive oil. On-site olive oil manufacturing plant and equipment. No workers reside on the farm, obviously, except for the management. All game that is included. Please be aware that Karoo sheep are not included. However, this can be negotiated, Sean, with the seller post the auction process. We're happy to chat to him for you. It includes a 3-star guest lodge, the Olive Grove Guest Farm. Roughly about 1.5 to 2.5 million in gross revenue per year. The accommodation, the olive product sales, and the restaurant are operational. 7 self-catering chalets and 6 ensuite rooms, roughly about 48 guests. There you have it. If you want to fly your helicopter in there as well, you're welcome to do that as well. Miles and miles of nothing. 4-bedroom main residence with pool and garages. There's 1 guest pool and a lapa, wedding and conference venue. There's also a helicopter landing spot as well. Please be aware this is sold as a going concern and all movables included in the sale with the exception of the residential, the main residence furniture, which are personal assets belonging to the family of the owner. It is about 20 kilometers outside of Beaufort West on the N12 towards Oudtshoorn. The Karoo National Park is about 70 kilometers away, and the Karoo Gateway Airport, or FABW, as it's called, about 25 k's away, so you can fly into your new farm. There is a water supply agreement in Afrikaans, which a couple of our English buyers didn't understand. Please be aware, you try Google Translate, but we'll help you again. It is between the current farm owner and a neighborhood farm, which allows for access to one of the 4 boreholes for water. Should any maintenance be required on the solar panels or pipes, the cost would be split 50-50 between the 2 farm owners. Also, there is a large solar farm option agreement between Molina Renewable Energies and the farm owner. This allows for the exclusive development rights of a 75 megawatt solar farm over the 1,200 hectare portion. This agreement is valid until the end of 2029. Should the solar farm be built, the farm owner will receive a monthly rental income based on the output sold to the grid over a 25-year lease period and escalating yearly at CPI rates. Molina will also have the right to naturally tie the lease agreement over the property at their discretion. So please be aware, eligibility, there is a very strong opportunity. Over 1,002 hectares, a 75 solar farm will be built. However, you will get some good rental income from that as well. If you want a great hideaway in the Karoo, ladies and gentlemen, in the Western Cape, very close to Beaufort West and an airport as well, now is your chance to buy it. There's miles and miles of nothing with over 5,000 hectares of great land. We already had a bid coming in, on Wednesday, Monday, I believe. We already have it open in the property, please, ladies and gentlemen. This is lot number 8. It's lot number 8, please. It's coming in. Have it open in the property, please. Any other go? Have it over 5,000 hectares. 5,000 hectares to go? We got it in, sir. Thank you. We got have it at 12 to go. So we got you 12. Thank you, sir. Have it selling it 2. Have it at 2 to go. That's funny. Have it selling it 2. Have it at 12 and a half, sir. At 12,500,000. 12 have it at 12,555. At 12,500,000, selling at 12,555. 12.5. There's your Burma. There's your pool, and you have a lot of water, which is very scarce in the Karoo. At 12,555. 30 we have, sir. Mr. Nell, Mr. Buerta, Mr. Van der Westhuizen. A lot of farmers want the land. I need another 13. We got 13 million, sir. At 13.5, asking another 500,000 now. Mr. Buddy, you back in. 13,500,000. Have it. Thank you. We see your bid. We acknowledge it. At 13,500,000 now. At 13.5. First call at 13,500,000. Mr. Faramava, jump back in. Can't take 100, sir. It's over 5,000 hectares. At 13,500,000. We got 14, thank you, sir. 14 million for have it a first call at 14 now. Have it selling at 4. Anybody want a farm in the Karoo? Now's your chance. Fly your helicopter in or fly into the local airport. We got 14.5. Thank you, sir. At 14,500,000. First call at 14.5. Second call. That's twice at 14,500,000. Mr. Nell, back in. 15. Thank you, sir. Mr. Fanamava, hit him again at 15.5. In or out, sir. We got 15 million. It's on the nose. Have it at 15.5. 15.5. Yes or no, sir. Another 500,000. You get a huge farm in the Karoo. First call at 15 million rands. Second call. That's twice, ladies and gentlemen. It's online again. Mr. Nell, give it a go. Are you sure? Mr. Buddha, we got your bid. We acknowledge it. 15,500,000. Here's out. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. A fair warning online. Your studio's out. Online is done. First call, 15 million. Second call, 15 million. Give it a quarter bid, sir. No, he's dropped off completely. Third and final call. Fair warning to underbidders online at 15.5. 15.5. Thank you, sir. Sold it online at 15 million on the nose. Congratulations, sir. You're going to the Karoo. Lot number 9, please. If there are no more sheep farmers in the country, we can buy the next one. Lot number 9. Thank you, Niels, for handing this property again. Industrial investment development. No, there we go. Development land and offices. Industrial 1. Development land with offices. There are 1, 2, 3 urban. Zone industrial 1. The height zone to 2 stories. Total development of 45,500 square meters. There are 800 square meters of offices on one of the stands. Is that correct, Niels? Thank you, Nick. It is. Niels is gone. Please be aware, there are only offices on the one stand. The other 2 are still vacant. Very, very essential, popular industrial node. This is in Meadowdale. And as you can see, the site is flat. Very central, very popular. We are selling as one lot, ladies and gentlemen. Is that correct? Our bidders, they want all 3. You're not bidding on bidder's choice. One lot. One bid takes all three, ladies and gentlemen. One bid takes all three. We have our online buyers. None for this one. We'll check in the studio. We have an opening bid on the property. Ladies, opening bid on the property, please. We have an opening bid. The bidder's with me at 15 minutes ago now. Have it selling at 1555555. At 15 million, opening bid legitimate. It is in Meadowdale, development land and offices. We're losing TV2. At 15, have it selling at 15.5. We're asking opening bid at 15 million. Check the power or the HD cable. Have it selling at opening bid legitimate at 15.5, 15.555. Opening bid, nothing online. Anybody in the studio? At 15 million. Are you sure? First, second. We'll knock it down and pass. Are you sure, legitimate? Opening bids with me at 15 million. Any interest? Niels, is he sure? Put up a tent if he likes. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll pass. There's no bids on that property. Please speak to Niels immediately after the auction. We will switch that to a private treaty transaction. Next up, please. This is lot number 10. Thank you, Roberts. This is Manny's property, a large multi-tenanted office building in Hatfield. The subject property, or for lot number 10, is a large two-story commercial block zoned special. It looks quite neat if you're looking on the studio screen. Well-established office block, great exposure and frontage onto two streets, namely Gordon and Pretoria streets. Great advertising potential, as Pretoria Road is the gateway of Tshwane, which experiences very high traffic volumes. The subject property is directly in the vicinity of the Gautrain station, University of Pretoria, and the privately owned tertiary institutions there and abouts. Home to the majority of the embassies in Hatfield business sector. Subject property is situated with all major arterial routes with easy access in and out of Tshwane. Hatfield is an existing mixed-use land use node and has evolved in one of the city's most significant metropolitan nodes outside the CBD. The area is characterized by strong retail, motor service, office components, and is also certain unique elements such as the large number of diplomatic establishments and residential student accommodation in that area, or what we like to call the University of Pretoria precinct. Brooklyn and Hatfield are strong decentralized nodes and support the inner city and the other metropolitan nodes as part of the larger polycentric city. You had to look that one up, Manny? Yeah, that's what I thought. This property is 96% let. Is that correct? It is 96% let. It is very, very busy. It's in Hatfield. It's a busy area. We have an opening bid with me, legitimate at 30 million to go now, sir. Have it selling at 3, selling at 30 million to go, sir. It is 90. I'd call it practically 100% lets. Got a little bit of vacancies with 3% or 4%. At 30 million, anyhow, have it selling at 30 million to go now, sir. I can't take one, I'll take a quarter bid, sir. 32 and a quarter, thank you. At 32 and a quarter, have it at 32 and a quarter bid. Mr. Smith, give it a go, sir. At 32 and a quarter, 32 and a quarter, 32 and a quarter now. At 32,500,000 now, Mr. Smith. At 32,500,000. 35 we got, sir. At 35 million for the entire facility. At 35. Mr. Van der Berg, Mr. Wenzel, at 35 million. You see you both bidding from Pretoria. 35 million. I can't take a half a bid, sir. It's for the entire facility. It's 96% let. The bid stands at 35. And I have it. We have it 35. 36 we got. Thank you, sir. 36 million. It's online. At 36. 37 a bid. At 37 million rands. First, 37 and a half. I'll take it now. 37,500,000 now. Have we have it a 5? Have we have it a 5? 96 let facility, pro equity court, 1250 Pretoria Street in Hatfield, and the basements as well. At 36, I beg your pardon, 37,500,000. First call at 37 and a half. Second call at 37,500,000. Are we sure? 38, sir. Another 500,000. Selling at 5. Don't lose the entire building at a 96% occupancy for 500,000. The bid stands, sir, at 38 million flat, 38 and a half, sir. Timber, where's your man? 38.5. Is he bidding? No, he's out. At 38 million flat, first call. At 38 million, second call. At 38.5 for 500,000. Are you sure? At 38 million on the nose, fair warning. First call at 38 million. Think about it, sir. I would if I were you. 38,500,000. Yes or no, sir? Think fast. There's 3 of you sitting online, and you're thinking about it. We can see you all sitting in Pretoria. 38,500,000. Fair warning. First call at 38.5. Second call at 35. All in, all down. Fair warning online. You got it, so well done. Sold online at 38 million. It's on the app again. Everything's happening on the app. Lot number 11, please. Nice legs. 3 high-end luxury apartments. This is lot number 11. Thank you, Temba. Temba, where are you hiding? Temba, thank you, brother. Thank you for handling those properties. 3 high-end luxury apartments. These are in Brooklyn. Exclusive and highly secure sectional title scheme. It is called Brooklyn Stone on 640 Alexander Street. Fitted with top-end finishes, no transfer costs. It's sold by the developer. Large apartments and common areas. Excellent location in the Brooklyn Mall and Life Groenkloof Hospital areas. Neat, well-maintained, large patio with gas power facilities, which is always important. Prepaid electricity meters throughout. Large open plan fitted with magnificent Bosch appliances. Underground parking for each unit. Storage facilities for each unit. Access to and from the mall is via the overhead pedestrian bridge. Well, that's a great thing to have. 24-hour manned security guards. 2 well-maintained elevators, large landscape gardens, ample parking for the visitors. This is in the areas of Groenkloof, of Waterkloof, Hatfield, Makkelneek, Menlo Park, and Linwood. There you see it. There's some shots of the interior of the apartments. The units will be sold as bidder's choice. Please be aware, Unit 101 and 103 have access to the garden, and Unit 101 has 4 underground parking bays. Vacant occupation will be given on all 3 properties. Let me explain, ladies and gentlemen, all our bidders, and there are quite a few of you on the app and in the studio with us, and one on the telephone, on the phone as well. Bidder's choice, the highest bidder has the choice of bidding on any lot or taking all 3 at that individual price. If you bid R1 million per unit, you have the choice of picking the first unit, picking the first 2, or taking all 3 at your discretion. If you want a specific unit, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are the highest bidder. If you're not, you're going to lose out, as the highest bidder may take 1, 2, or all 3 at their discretion. Once again, you are bidding with bidder's choice at your discretion. You're bidding per unit. We already have an opening bid. In fact, the bidding's already happening online. We already have an opening bid for the properties, ladies and gentlemen, per apartment at 1,500,000 now. At 1,500,000, selling at 1,555,555 now. At 175 each. 175. Already have 175 online. At 75, 75, 75, 75. 1.8, sir. 19. At 1 million, have it selling 1,999. 1,900,000 now, sir. Have it selling. It's per unit, ladies and gentlemen. Take any unit you want or all 3. The highest bidder has the option. How much? 1,950,000. At 1 have it selling 195. 2 we got back online. Have it 2.1. 2 million have it selling 222, selling at 200,000 now. At 2 million 2 online, have it selling at 222222. At 2,100,000, I beg your pardon, 250, sir. At 2,250,000. At 225, 225, 225. Which one you want? 1 or all 3, sir? It's entirely at your discretion. At 2,250,000. First call at 2,250,000. Second call at 2,250,000. Bidder's choice, ladies and gentlemen. Bidding for 1 or as many as you want. The bid stands online at 2,250,000. Where's my phone? Think about it. It's only 50,000. Yes or no? Bids online. We've got 3. Looks like they're taking 1 of them. We're not sure. Bid stands at 2,250,000. Going once at 225. Going twice at 2.25. Have it selling 2.25, 2.25 now. At 2,250,000. Fair warning on the phone. Fair warning online on the floor. Bids in. They are taking unit 101 at 2,250,000. Third and final call. You got it, sir. Sold online at 2,250,000. Unit 101 is taken, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, please, are the next 2. We have 103 and 202 left. For the last 2, ladies and gentlemen, bidder's choice again. 1 or as many as you want. We've only got 2 left. Any other to go? It is 103 and 202. We already have another opening when it's happened online. Robert, you're in, sir. 1,005,000, 1,005,000, 1,005,000, sir. Have it selling 1,005,000, have it at 1.6. 1 million, have it selling 1,600,000, 1.7 a bid, 1.8, 1.850, at 1.85, 85, 85, 85. Telephone's floor is out, it's still happening online. Robert, you're in, give it a go, sir. At 1,800,000, have it selling 1.85, 1.85, 1.9, back on the phone, 1.950. Robert, you're out. At 1 million on the telephone, sir. At 1,900,000. First call at we have it at 9, have it selling 900,000. Second call at 900,000 on the floor. Robert, are you sure? We're selling on the phone. 1,950 is back in. Telephone, you missed it. Selling at 195, have it at 95, 95, 95. My buyers online in Cape Town. 1,950,000 once. 1,950,000 twice. Do we know which unit he's taking? You might have to phone him. At 1,950,000. You're going to have to get somebody to phone him online, Gregory, because I don't know which unit he's going to take. Take your time, whenever you're ready. At 1 million.
Will you take 1,975?
I don't want to, but it's Easter next month and I will. 1,975,000. 1,975,000, 75. It's on the telephone in Johannesburg. 1,975,000. Have you got him yet? At 975, 75, 75. I still don't know which one you want to take. At 1,975,000. Robert, you're out. Mercedes, Leburu. Thinking about it. Give him a chance. Bids on the phone. 1 million. Back in. Thank you, Robert. You're back in. 2 million on the nose. Have it as selling it to, you see, 25,000 is not going to work out. My bidder in Johannesburg is bidding much harder. I need 50,000. Robert, we see your bid, we acknowledge it, thank you. Have it as selling it to, selling it to, selling it to now.
25,000.
2,025,000. 2,025,000. We're giving discounts this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We got 225 on the phone. Have it a quarter bid, have it yes at a quarter bid, 2,025,000 on the phone. First call at 25,000. Robert, you're out. We've got 2 telephones coming in. Nikolai, don't be that person. Second call, that's twice at 2,025,000. Are you sure? Robert, you're out. Mercedes, you're still out. Nikolai, telephone, you're out. Guy, you're in. First call at 25. Second call at 25. Third and final call. Don't lose it at 25,000. We've got 2 apartments left. Which one's he taking, Guy? We've got 101 and 202 left. Or does he want both? I would at that price. At 2,025,000. Once, twice, third and final call. Fair warning on the phones. Robert online. In or out? Don't lose the asset for 25,000 rands. It's a weekend away for 2. He's out. Online is out. Telephone's in with Guy. Third and final call. Sold it on the phone at 2,025,000. Bid's gone. Which apartment is he taking, Guy? $2,025,000. Buyer takes 103. Right, they do the last apartment to go. Number 202. Roberts, you missed the first 2. Get this one now. This is Unit 202 in Brooklyn Stone. The last apartment we have there, ready. Opening bid stands again. Everyone's selling 1,005,000, selling at 1.5 to go, sir. At 170, have it selling 1,005,500 now. Have it quickly. Nikolai, where's your man? 1,005,555. 1.6, it's online. 1,650, 1.7. 1.7 a bit, 175. 175 step, try and keep up now. At 75, 1,750,000 now. At 175, 75, 75, 555. 1.8, sir. 1.8, it's online, telephone, you're a little bit shy. At 185, 1,008,000, have it 85, 85, 85. At 1,008,000, 19, thank you, sir. Have it, we have it 1999. Pardon? 1,850,000, sitting at 1999 on the phone. At 1,900,000. First caller 1.9, and you have to go quickly now. 1950 online, in or out, sir. See if you can get another one. Think fast, Ricky. Bids online. I'm asking 1950. It's not you yet, sir. It's on the phone. At 1,900,000. First caller 1.9. Second caller 1.9. Fair warning. 1950. Yes or no? At 1950. Robert, you're back in. That was close. At 1,950,000. Telephones, you're out. 25,000 is not going to scare Robert, I can tell you that now. It's not going to scare him. It's not going to scare him. Robert's hot, I can see him. 1975. Robert, they're trying to hurt you again for 25,000 more. We're back on the telephone at 975,000. 975, 75, 75. Why are you hiding your mouth, Nikolai? We can't see it with a mask anyway. At 975, 75, 75. It's not American baseball. At 975,000, Roberts, you've missed the first two. Get the last one. 975 on the phone. First call. Welcome. Roberts back in at 2. Told you it wouldn't work. At 2 million on the nose. Don't give me 25,000 now, because Robert's hot. At 2 million once. 2 million twice. Yes or no? At 2 million rands. Fair warning on the phone. Robert, you're in online. We see your bid. We've got it. Okay. Get her number. You sure? You might need it next week. Third and final call. Phone's gone. Sold online. Sold it, ladies and gentlemen, at 2 million rands. Thank you, Robert. Congratulations. That apartment's yours. Next up, please, lot number 12. Lot number 12. There we go. Thank you, David, on this property. A lot of interest on this large development land in Crowthorne. In fact, I think we've been selling land on every auction this year, and it's all gone. 3 stands. Your total GLA, 6. I wouldn't call it GLA, I'd call it land. Your total land size, 6.2 hectares. 62,000 square meters. This is a very, very popular node. There's Crowthorne Mall is right there. Kyalami Corner's right there. The racetrack right behind that. This is a busy area. Busy arterials, very close to 2 shopping centres. Close proximity to Waterfall City and the Kyalami racetrack, which we know quite well. The zoning currently agricultural. This is in the Kyalami Midrand areas, which is also just down the road from Kenji's. Vacant occupation will be given on this property. Is that correct, David? Except for a few bulldogs running around. Please be advised, ladies and gentlemen, of the wetland portion on this property as well. We have an opening bid coming in on this asset on lot number 12. Already in, thank you. We see it online. We'll get it now. We have it open in the property, please, ladies and gentlemen, at 8 million to go now. Have it selling 825, 825. At 8 million turnover, have it selling 825. 8 million 55555. At 8 million 500,000, it is 62,000 square meters. It is enormous. 875, thank you, sir. At 875, 875. At 875, new bidder, thank you, sir. 9 million on the floor. Have it at 9 and a quarter now. Have it at 95. Don't lose a quarter of a million rand. It's for nothing. It has to go. Have it at 95. First call, eligible at 95. Second call, have it at 95. 95, thank you, sir. Back in our bidders there again, sir. At 95. At 75. 975, 75. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to sell this property. It's part of 62,000. 975, 75. First call at 975. Second call at 975. All in, all done online. Where's our roundabout now? Have it agree at 9. Pardon? 98, thank you. 98. 50 more. Nicholas, for you I will. 50 more. 98, sir. Give it the same chance. Our online bidder. I have 9. No, the bid's with me on the floor. Nicholas, your man's there. 9,800,000. I'll take 9. Another 100,000. Think fast, ladies and gentlemen. No, we're selling one lot, takes the lot. One bidder takes all. We're not splitting anything. 9,800,000. Think fast, our bar online. It's on the floor. First call at 9,800,000. Second call at 9,099,000. For 100,000 more, sir, you're going to get all 6.2 hectares. 900,000, yes or no? Heads out. You're in, sir, at 9,800,000 first. 9,800,000. Second call. That's twice. Fair warning online. He's dropped out already. He's done. Third and final on the floor. 9,800,000. Congratulations, sir. Sold it on the floor at 9,800,000 rands. Crowthorne is done. Like all the others, they've sold fast. Congratulations, David. Your dogs can run freely. If only a bulldog could run, but they can't. Nikolai De Silva Nofajmal de Santos, a meticulous family home in Hurlingham. This is a lot. Oh, she's beautiful. Hurlingham, very popular area, as you well know, Ralph. You can get married on the lawn here. 7 Fife Avenue for free. It'll save you a fortune. Hurlingham in Sandton, meticulous family home, situated in the heart of Sandton. Part double-story home, 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms. You need to save money. We know that, Ralph. 4.5 bathrooms, mahogany wood-fitted kitchen, 2 family lounges. You can put one family there, other family and in-laws in the other place. Dining room. Additional features, located in a boom-loft area, 24-hour security, separate staff accommodation. There's a borehole in the property. Do you have a borehole, Ralph? Where's he? Does he? I don't think he does. And there is an irrigation system on this well. Lovely covered patio. This is Hurlingham, ideally situated. Hurlingham Manor to the north, Sandhurst to the east, Glen Adrian to the west, and Craigle South, which is obviously next to Parkhurst as well. Hurlingham is predominantly a residential area, but very close proximity to the prestigious Sandton commercial Sandton City Retail Business District, as well as the Gautrain. William Nicol Drive is a few minutes away, is a very good main arterial road which connects suburbs to the north all the way down to Foyes and Hyde Park to the south. You are getting vacant occupation on this property. Our client has already semi-graded. They want to sell as quickly as possible. You are getting vacant occupation on this very good-looking Hurlingham home. The home approximately 600 squares. The stand, almost half a hectare, just over half a hectare, 2,300 square meters. It's an enormous landscape garden. We have an opening in the property, little lot number 13, ladies and gentlemen. Have an opening in the property, please. At 3 million to go now, it's online. We have it at 3, selling it 3 now. We don't often get properties in Hurlingham, but they go fast. Have it at selling at 3 and a quarter now. At 3 and a quarter online, have it at 325. At 200, have it at selling at 250,000 now, sir. Have it at selling at 3.5, thank you, sir. At 3 million 5, have it at selling at 500,000 now. Have it at 5. At 3 million 500,000. First call at 5, have it at selling at 500,000. We are selling, ladies and gentlemen. We have to sell now. Second call. That's twice at 500,000. Have it at selling at 3.5. It's online. I have 3.5 online, sir. Selling at 3.5, I'll take 75, 70. Another bid online, 3.75, sir. At 3.75, 75. At 3,750,000, it's online. 3.75, 3.8. I'll take it, sir. 3,800,000. I'm selling at 3. Have it selling at 800,000. It's Hurlingham, sir. It has to go. 3,800,000 once. 3.9. Selling at 9. Have it selling at 3,999. At 3,900,000. 4 million, sir. 4.1. For 100,000, you get 2,300 square meters of garden and lawn. We have it. It's online. 4.1. 4,100,000. Have it selling at 4. Have it selling 100,000 now. Have it selling 100,000. First call online at 4,100,000. Second call online. That's twice at 4,100,000. The properties are big in Hurlingham and they don't get better than this. There's your front door. Move in soon. At 4,100,000 once. 4,100,000 online. That's twice at 4,100,000 all in. Think faster. For 50,000 more online, give it a go. Gert, you were close, but 50,000, you might just get it. We can see you thinking about it. Mr. Rabosa, at 3 million, I beg your pardon, at 4,100,000. Fair warning online and on the floor at 4,150. At 4,150,000. Item is back in. Gert, you're there. At 4,150,000. We have it at 150,000 now, sir. Hurling him at 150,000 once. At 150,000, second call. 4.2, sir. Another 50,000, you're in. Come on, Gert, you were so close. Give it a go, sir. At 4,200,000. Another 50,000. 4 and a quarter. At 4,250,000. At 250, selling at 250,000 now, so it's still popular, Ralph. Well, you can stay there. At have it selling at 250,000 now. Once at 250,000. That's twice at 4.3, sir. 4.3, 50,000. They're still going online. Have it selling at 300,000 now. Have it selling at 300,000. Floor is out. Guy, you sure? Online is in at 4,200,000. Going once. Going twice. At 4.3, bid correction, please, online. I already got 4.3. I'm asking another 450. I'm asking another 50,000. Bid correction. The bid is online at 4,300,000. Just wait for that correction to come through, please, Stephanus. The bid is online at 4,300,000. I can see it, but you can't. Wait for the 4.3 to come through, please. The bid stands online at 4,300,000. Going once, going twice, at 4,300,000. Where's my underbidder? You sure? 50,000 more. All right, it's caught up again. Hate it when it does that. Gives me a heart attack. Fair warning. Going once, going twice. At 4,300,000, having a selling 4,333. All in. Fair warning online. Last call. You got it, sir. Sold online at 4,300,000 rands. You're going to Hurlingham. Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're selling on behalf of a trust. This is a property moving to the metropolis of the Elements. Private Golf Reserve. This is a lodge in a private golf reserve. 5 bedrooms. This is lot number 14, please. 5 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms en suite, 1 guest restroom. Open plan living dining area. There's a bar. There's a swimming pool. Outdoor boma. Kitchen, built-in cupboards, alarm system. I don't know why you need an alarm system here. 3 parking, triple garage. Fully furnished. David, this property comes fully furnished? It does, thank you. 2 golf carts are included in this property auction. 2 golf carts. Property size, approximately 500 square meters of house. And this is located on the 4th hole at the Elements Golf Course Estate. Surrounding areas, we can tell you, Zabula, Mabalingwe, Warm Bars, Bella Bella. That's where it all is. This property is fully furnished. There's your pool. There's your deck. Looking out onto your view, and you are getting vacant occupation, David? Yes, you are. Keep close to that buyer, because he's loaded. He's going to bid. You are getting vacant occupation on this property. He needs somewhere to send his daughter on honeymoon. Keep it close, keep it cheap, Ralph. We already have opening bids, multiple bids coming in online already. Thank you. 1, 1.25, 1.5. I'll start it with me online. Selling at 1 million to go now, sir. Have it selling fully furnished with both golf carts at 1 million. Have it selling 1.22, selling 1.2, sir. 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. Oh, big jump. 1.75 at 1.75, 1.75, 75, 75. Now it's online. Johan, Pierre, you've got it. Somebody's got it. Johan, it's your bid. You got 175, 75, 75. Telephones out, studios out. It's all happening online at 175, 75. Pardon? Thank you. 1.8, sir. Floor is back in. Manny, your man's there. 1,800,000. Have it setting 1,800,000. You're out, sir. Bid is live on the floor. Telephones out. Online is 8. 1.9. 1.8. Can't take 1.850. You already have 1.9. 1.950. 1,950,000. You've got to be a little bit faster on the phone, sir. At 1,900,000. Have it setting 1.950. John, I beg your pardon. Johan, you got it back, sir. 1,950,000. 2 I need. Yes or no? 50,000. It's fully furnished and the golf cart. 2 on Hilton. You back in at 2. I'll take 100,000. Online's going nuts still. Have it selling at 2, selling at 2, selling at 2 now. 2,050,000. 2.1 on the phone. At 2. Pardon? No, you're too late. Bid came in first online. Johan, you got it. Honey, have it selling at 2, 1, 1, 1, selling at 2,000,001. 2.2. Now they're bidding harder. Have it selling at 2.2. Have it selling at 2, 2, selling at 200,000 now. Have it selling at 2, 2, have it at 200,000. First call at 200,000. It's online. Second call. That's twice at 200,000. Pardon? 250. Thank you. 250,000. It's on the floor. Johan, 2.3. No, online's going nuts. Johan, if you want it, bid harder. Have it selling at 2,000,003, 2,000,003. Anything else in the Elements, David? Get it now. Have it selling at 300,000. Great. See how popular it is, Ralph? It could be selling it there. Have it selling at 300,000 now. 300,000. It's online. I've got 2, 3 online. Got to go up. We got 2 on the phone now. I need 350. Manny, where's your man? Telephones are out. It's just online. Johan, we got your bid. Thank you. 2,300,000 once. 2,300,000. That's twice. Fully furnished, both golf carts, triple garage, and it's on the fairway of the 4th. 2,300,000. Had to be Guy. 325. I'll take a 25 bid, Manny. I don't mind. We're going to sell it on the fall of the hammer, I'm pretty sure. 325. Telephones in at 325,000. 350. Back online. Thank you, Johan. 350. It's back online on the telephone bidder on the app. Have it a setting 375, 75, 75, 55. Nicholas, Guy, where's your man? Have it a setting 375, 75. First call 375. Second call 375, 75, 55. On the golf course in the bush, doesn't get any better. How much?
75.
I've got 75. Try and keep up, Guy. I beg your pardon, that's incorrect. I've got 375. 75 for 2.4. No, it's online again. 2.4. Johan, you're back at it. 2,000,004, 2,000,004, 2,000,004. Have it a setting at 4. See, you've got to sit down. This is exhausting. Sorry, Guy. Got to work for a change. Have it a setting at 4. 4 setting at 4 at 1,000 an hour. Have it a setting 4, 4. We got 4 at a quarter now. At 425, 425, 425. Have it setting 425, 425. First call at 425,000. Second call at 425. Fully furnished on the 4th fairway. 2, not 1, 2 golf carts at 425. Fair warning. Well, now you've got to stand up and do some work. Here we go. 425 on the telephone. Johan, hit him high, hit him hard. We know you want it. It's on the phone in Johannesburg at 425,000. Hit him with a big knockout bid, Johan. I would if I were you. 425,000 once. 425,000. Second call. Steph, you've got to work harder. Fair warning, we've knocked twice. Johan, Mr. Barnard, I would if I were you, sir. It's a great spot to be, especially if you play golf. Going once, going twice. Nicholas, don't talk, you haven't even been in yet. At 400, 2,425,000. Fair warning online. It's on the phone in the studio. Oh, where? Why? That's going to cost him. That's going to tell him the bar is open. I've got 2 for 50. My old bid is back in. Manny was a little lazy. Thank you, David, for doing some work. My under bid is back in. We got 450,000. Guy, you've lost it. Nicholas, you're out. It's with David and Emmanuel on the floor. 450,000. Going once. Going twice. Mr. Barnard, you were so close. Think of where you would be spending Easter. Surprise the wife.
455.
That's not going to do it. I'll take 460. 460. Lend him another 5. Yeah, that's what she said. 2,455,000. Have it a setting at 455, 455. You see your hand for 5,000, you could still get it. Have it a setting at 55, 55. 60. You see, it's not going to do it. 60,000. 2,460,000. Once. 460,000 twice. Did I mention the 2 golf carts? Did I mention? 2,460,000. Manny, David, your man's in. First, second, fair warning online, fair warning on the phones. Third and final call. Sold it on the floor at 2,460,000. Thank you very, very much, sir. Lot number 15, please, moving along. Thanks popping in, Ralph. Lot number 15, Nikolai. Alphon, please be aware, this property down in Sheffield Beach, there's the coast, there's the development node. This property has been postponed. We are still awaiting the zoning certificate, which our buyers wanted to get. Hopefully we'll be getting it before the end of the week. The final lots of the afternoon. Good grief, it's already 1:30. Lot number 16, the final lot. Thank you, Rodney. Nice to see you up and about in the studio. Pity about the rash, but that's okay. The attorney instruction. The attorney instruction, oh, that's going to cost me. This is a magnificent brand new apartment in Morningside. Manny, just lend him your ointment, he'll be fine. 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms. He told me to say that. 2 covered parkings. Please be aware, this is a legal instruction from an attorney. We're operating under his guidance. 2 covered parking bays, open plan lounge, dining room, kitchen. Brand new. This property has never been lived in. Tiled floors, secure complex, pool and a clubhouse. The complex is in outstanding condition and very well kept. Morningside, very well situated, located, upmarket suburb to the north of Johannesburg, close to the shopping centre, schools, Sandton City, churches, synagogues, and surrounded by modern homes, apartments in a high-demand area for accommodation. There's easy access to the N1 to Pretoria, and obviously the Johannesburg highways and byways are right there. Please be aware, you are getting this property with vacant occupation, as it is brand spanking new and much access to, I think I'm just watching the bidding because that's already started and going nuts. And that is sidetracking me a little bit. We do have it open in the property, please. Opening within the property, it was 5 and it's now 9. Still going online. 900,000 for that brand new apartment. Have it at 9, have it at 900,000. Where can you get a 2-bedroom unit in Morningside, brand new at 900,000? Have it at 9, have it at 900,000 now, and it's still online. Have it at where? Temba. Mr. Malvern, Mr. Subiso, have it selling at 900,000 now. We've got 2-horse race left on online betting, sir. Have it at a 9, I'll take 950, sir. We have to go. As part of a legal attorney instruction, it has to be sold. Have it selling at online, but have it at a 9, 9.25, yes or no. Have it at a 925, yes or no, sir. First call at 900,000. Second call, that's twice, at 900,000. We've got to give it away, sir. Legal instruction, 9.25, 95, yes or no. It's in, it's there, 900,000 once, 900,000, second call, all in, all done, 900,000 for the brand new apartment, all in, all done, fair warning online, are you sure? Third and final call, thank you sir, sold it online at 900,000 rands. That is the end of the auction, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much. Our next auction is in April. Our next auction, same time, same place, the 7th of April is live, it's online. This is the High Street Auction Company. Thanks for joining us.